start panicking because I thought, oh my God, are they taking me to the health unit to get a shot? And so
It's the only time you ever went down
we
that street,
parked.
probably.
Well, there was
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah, there's nobody that we knew lived there. We parked in front of there, and Mom went in, and I knew what was going to happen, so I locked all the doors. We're not going to get. Mom came out to get me, and nope, I'm not opening the door. A nurse came out. I was bawling, I was crying, and they could see how upset I was, and said, "You're not going to get a shot. Just open the door." Da, da, da. So they took me home. I was probably about 5. Well, the next day
They come to your house.
I saw Pawpaw coming up
Oh,
the walkway,
Oh no.
and I thought, I know what he's doing. So I took all my clothes off and got under the bed.
He wouldn't
I
go
thought they were going to take me out naked. He took his belt off and he was swinging under that belt.
That's so smart that you. He's 5 and he's like, we'll take you naked.
But that belt was this thick and about that wide. It was like, oh, that was a dangerous belt.
Did he get you?
Smart though.
Yeah. Dale, did he get
I
you?
don't think so. I don't think I ever got
You
that
don't
shot.
have to. You don't have to remember.
You're
it,
like
though.
you got well before you got the shot.
I'm not sick.
Shenanigans.
Leave me alone.
oh my
Oh, I'm sad. That's so funny. Sad and funny.
Well, I think Kelly must have taken after you because
She
poor
hates
thing,
needles.
she went to the doctor ever since she was a
Yeah.
baby for her ears. And every time we'd walk into
It's
the doctor,
traumatic when you're
she
a
would
kid.
scream,
Yeah.
and nobody was touching her.
Yeah.
She would just scream in a hallway. But we went so often, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it was just a
And those
bad,
associations,
yeah,
yeah.
Sure.
bad experience.
Yeah, I totally did.
But I don't know. So.
I didn't know Papa very long.
No, he was a character.
I never met him.
Well, you were a baby.
Oh, I did meet him then.
I feel like him.
I just
walking,
don't
I have
remember.
I have more memories of Mama.
You gotta
Yeah.
get some
than
eating
Papa.
feed.
I
for
remember
those pictures.
Mama's gumbo. I was
Mm.
only. She died when I was like 8. I
Well,
just left
how
her.
long did Mama survive Papa? I mean, was it 4 years? Was it 2? Was it? How much longer did she live than Papa, Mama than Papa?
No, well, she died before him.
Oh, she died
Right.
before him.
That's and
Yeah.
the reason I say that is because once she died, we stopped going. As a like mom,
Mhm.
so my mom Cindy, um, divorced my father when I was about 7, and then I think Mama died because I think Mama died when she was in the apartment. They had just gotten divorced, and because I remember it was a thing, and so we didn't go down there anymore. That's when Mom stopped going down there. And stopped taking us down here, there. I say there, but it's here. I'm sitting in
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
so all my memories are from when I was 3, 4, 5, 6,
Mhm.
and then I didn't come back until I was like 18. So it's
She's
just
been
these
a year.
far
But she
back
died. Yeah,
memories.
she
And the
died.
things I
Yeah.
remember, like I remember her gumbo because I remember that was my reward. Because it was an 8-hour drive. I'm always about food. I'm so food centric. Still, like
You
after
drive
an
there, I'll
8-hour
feed
You
you
wouldn't know
drive,
it,
gumbo.
no,
the
really.
promise of
Olive oil.
Mama's chicken gumbo
Was enough.
was like, all right, let's
I'll
go.
do
Let's
this.
do
Let's
this.
do this.
Let's do this. And I would show up, and it would always be nighttime. And it would always be nighttime, and
You're
we'd
like,
show
I'm
up at
ready.
Mama's, and I'd sit at the counter, and it was just
Yeah,
heaven.
yeah.
She had food any time of the day or
Mhm.
night that you went.
It's crazy.
She would cook every day that passed.
And the other memory is going to sleep, and Mama being in the kitchen, waking up. Mama was in the kitchen. She was in the kitchen when I went to
fixture.
sleep, and then I woke up and she was still. And I remember thinking when I woke up, I was like,
Did she sleep
did
in
she
here?
ever leave? I didn't think any time had passed, and it was morning because I thought, oh, Mama's still in the kitchen. It must still be nighttime. And I was like, no, it's in the morning. She's in the kitchen again. When did you sleep? She was just always in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Now, she is y'all's connection to Aunt Sonia, right?
Mama.
Mama
Yes.
and Ann's mother are
They were
sisters or
sisters,
something?
Yeah.
I thought they were like first cousins.
No, they were
Oh,
sisters.
they were sisters.
Lulu, Mama, and
Honey?
what's her name?
Was it Honey?
No,
Bobby?
Ann's mother.
Bart.
Oh shoot, I'm drawing a blank here. What's
Dale
Ann's
will know.
mother's name?
Dale will know.
Because actually, Ann is a generation above us, even though we're about her age. She is, because they spread out their generations,
She's our aunt.
and we, well, if she were in your direct line, she would be your aunt,
Yeah,
not
she
your
would.
cousin.
Oh my
You
God,
see?
you're right.
Yeah.
Because she's a generation above you, actually.
Yeah.
She was the
Wow,
last
you must have
one
been
that
almost
was-
Exactly, of an old couple to begin
Yeah,
with,
yeah,
an
that's
older
what she
married
explained
couple.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she's your aunt.
Right. She's a grand aunt. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Aunt Sonia.
Right.
And she's
a
been coming around. Just the blonde
Last
when
time
we
I
first
was
met.
here for Thanksgiving, she was here as a vegetarian, and she brought her own food just in case, you know, there was nothing but turkey.
Yes, she is.
Health nut
She
from
said
Barton.
she said she had a brother who
Farley.
died.
Farley died of cancer.
And so this is the only family she has left.
Right.
Single stress son.
Because I'm not certain. No, Farley's wife survives. I'm not sure if Farley had children or not. Anne could be the end of the line.
Blonde.
I mean, for
that's
her
what I was saying.
particular.
Was that the one we met today?
That
Yeah, she was
particular
there
thing.
last year too. She had white on, I remember last year.
Yes.
Now I haven't,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know a lot.
I don't either.
Yeah.
You know more than I do.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look, he's
Well, no, only because I'm
Almost
interested. I'm
yes,
interested. I mean, it's a family I grew up with. I played everything: basketball, football, especially baseball with Robbie and Ben growing up. They were a year older though, so you always aspired to be Robbie Martin. You wanted to be Ben Martin, you know. And so that's what those of us who were a year or two younger would want to be. And
Well,
then
Robbie was the gold standard.
So was
Because
Ben though.
everybody after him was measured in terms of, because I remember who was it that was talking about, like he was just, anytime he would get on a team or get in a class, be in a class and a teacher, they were always comparing him.
But Robbie never really tried. I don't think. Dale tries. Dale is, you know, he wants to learn the
Accordion, and he has 3 of them made. You know, and he takes accordion classes, and he really gets into it. I've never seen anybody get in so deeply into anything that he has an interest in.
And I think
Robbie just is kind of a natural.
And also Dale did something I think is very difficult and unusual still, is he recreated his career. I mean, he recreated what he does. I mean, by going back and getting education in culinary arts, and now he teaches it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's remarkable in itself, to completely change your career in another direction. It's kind of an unusual.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No, I was going to say.
Well, that's what he really loves to cook. And when the layoffs came
In San Francisco, and you know, eventually he was cut. He thought, let me think of what I really want to do, and came back here and was hoping that could happen, and started going to school down here in a cooking class, and they said, Dale, would you enter, and he was so good as a student, they said, Dale, would you enter our school as a baker? There's a state thing, and Dale said, I'm not even studying baking. And they said, we don't care, just do the baking.
We know you'll
And
do
he
well
won,
if you
yeah.
bake.
Yeah, and he
Of course
won,
he
and
won.
and the prize was culinary school in Vermont. So that's what got him up there. And, yeah,
Yeah, I hadn't heard that. I was curious
Yeah.
how he did that exactly.
Yeah.
That's how he did it.
that's how he did it.
baking. Is that all he would do?
and weren't they